Hello students of grade 7, welcome back to term 3. So all of you know that this term would be happening in a method called, in a way of teaching called e-learning. It's called e-learning, which means you study from home using the internet. Every video, every material, everything that is needed will be sent to you through portal. So it's called e-learning. Let us start. Grade 7, the subject would be IT. What you did last time, I think you remember what you did last time. You did Movie Maker, which was really fun. I know all of you enjoyed it. This time it would be Google Blogger. Even this you would enjoy it. This is something similar to YouTube. YouTube is where you create a channel and upload videos, right? In Google Blogger, you create a page, a blog. It's called a blog. It's kind of a web page. It's kind of a website where you can upload things, where you could post things. This would be your own blog. So today's lesson would be Introduction to Blogging, and you have two objectives here. You have the first objective, be able to understand what a blog is. You have to understand clearly what a blog is and what you do using it. Second objective, be able to create and customize a blog. You should be able to create a blog and customize it. You have one more additional objective, be able to create a Gmail ID or an account. Now this Google ID, Google email is very important for this class, for the whole process, for this whole term, because you would start a Google blog using your Gmail account. So each one of you should have a Gmail account, and he or she needs to know how to create it as well. So let me show you your booklet for the term 3. This is booklet for term 3. Okay, look, grade 7 IT term 3 booklet 2019-20. So this you would find it on the weekly plan on the school portal. So all of you should have a copy of this. And then the first topic that we would be discussing is Introduction to Google Blogger. Okay, let us see how the blogger looks like, and what a blog actually is. To access Google Blogger, what you have to do is, you have to open a new page and say www.blogger.com. This is the website to access Google Blog. This is how it looks like. Now this is my blog. I just created this blog. This is how the blog looks like when you sign in. And now I could make new posts. I could view comments. It works like a website. I manage everything here. I'm the owner of this blog. Okay? So a blog is what you could say if someone asks you what a blog is. A blog is where you create your own kind of web page, create your own blog to make new posts, to share comments. You put your own content in it and you are the owner of it. I hope you understand. Okay, let me show you how to create a blog. First of all, to create this blog, and students, please remember this blogger is owned by Google. This is a service from Google. Just like Gmail, Blogger, Gmail and YouTube are owned by Google, right? Just like that, Blogger is also owned by Google. So if you want to sign into Blogger, you have to know how to create a Gmail ID. Let me show you how you do that. First you go into gmail.com. Okay, students, first you would click the address bar and then say gmail.com. This is where you go to create a web page. And then you scroll down, select your preferred language. Can't find English here. Okay, there it is. When I load up the whatever language you wish, whatever language you prefer, you select create an account. And then you fill up all these details. From here you could select any language that you want. I would select English, and here in the first name tab you will give your first name. Let me assume that my name is Muhammad Abdullah. So I would say Muhammad, last name Abdullah. And then username is the one that I would use always, is the one that I would give everyone. If my name is Abdullah, I can say abdullah@gmail.com. So this abdullah@gmail.com would be my email ID. I would receive emails to this. I will be sending emails from this, and this is the one I will be using for the Blogger as well. And then you create a password. The password should be 8 characters or more, and it should be a mix of letters, numbers and symbols. You could give any password that you want. Once I assign a password, I will select next. Look, my password is not 8 characters, it's less than 8, so it wants me to make it at least 8. So let me change the password. Now let me try. Okay, there's another problem. There are 2 problems now. One, the username is already taken, which means abdullah@gmail.com is already there. Someone had already created this. What I could do is, I could say ABD 2006, let me say. Anything you could give your birth year, anything that you wish. This could be anything. Let me try ABD_2006, and password, let me change it also. Let me assign a good password. Let me try now. Hopefully it should work now. No, there's another problem. Sorry, only A to Z, numbers 0 to 9 and periods, full stop are allowed. So underscore is not allowed. Let me erase that also. abd2006@gmail.com. Let me try this username. Even that username is already taken. Let me try abd@gmail.com. Even that username is already taken. Let me select abdmeas@gmail.com. Oh, even that is taken. Okay, let me think of some other username. Let me say abdm2006. Let me try now. Even that is taken. So guys, this is how you create an email ID. Assign a password, like I told you, assign all this, and make sure you have a good username. And if it gives you an error that the username is already used, try to assign different names as the username, and then you will press next and complete this process of creating a Gmail ID. So once that is done, you have a Gmail ID. The next thing that you have to do is create a blog using this Gmail ID. This would be the end of this class. We just learned to create a Gmail ID. So the next class I will teach you how you create a blog using the email ID that you used. After watching this video, I want each one of you to create your own email ID by looking at this video. Thank you guys. Have a good time. See you in the next class.